Yes, now we are recording again. I do apologize about that.
That's
Okay.
okay.
Yeah,
I think we got
basically,
to.
the main
Sorry.
reason why I want it recorded, and I'm sure Life and Tim will agree with this, is so therefore nobody can say it's like, this happened or that happened, and most importantly, words can't be taken out of context.
I'll
As
tell you what
long
I'll
as we
do.
both have
I'll tell you what.
full
I'll tell you
copies of
what.
both audio, I'm sure we're both happy.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I do. If I have no intention to do so, and I hope it won't be necessary. But if I disclose it to one of you, I will disclose it to both of you.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I myself am not planning on posting this video up to YouTube, but it's sort of like the whole Mexican standoff thing. And of course, Life and Intent, I'm sure, will appreciate this, that certain Skype conversations of his have been taken out of context. And as long as there's, preserved recording, that's important.
I agree. I guess I'll just answer your question. I guess the only thing I was a little, I guess, irritated in is because the only reason why I guess I'm so not close to Alejandra, but I do know of her is because Megan's channel inspired her to make a channel. They were, sort of friends in the past before all this drama. And she's friends with Ted, who's Reaction Response King. And they're all three are in a circle, a small circle. So that's kind of how I know her anyhow, for the most part. And that's kind of how I have a pre-connection, I guess you can say, with her, just because of the fact that they used to get along. Megan and Alejandra used to get along. But they might still get along as long as all the drama's passed. But what I said to her on her Facebook was just very, very severe constructive criticism. It might have been.
She took it as a threat.
Yeah, I can see how she could, but I didn't say anything threatening. I just basically said,
okay,
you may not like this.
For the past couple of months, I've been talking to her on Skype, trying to calm her down because she's gotten messages from you. She's also gotten messages from, Megan Lee Hart talking about the fact that she's going to be reported to YouTube. That you're demanding that she censor her channel comments to suit your needs, stuff like that. You've gotten her very upset. Just leave her alone and quit contacting her. That's it.
Oh yeah, no, I understand that. The only
and if you do that, I'll take the video down. I won't post the other one. I just want her left alone. That's all I want.
Okay, I understand that, and believe me, I really do, and I appreciate
Well,
it.
if you understand it, and you seem like a reasonable person to me, can we cut to the chase and you just say, "Yep, I will." End of. That's it, isn't it?
Well, I would say, the manly thing to do would be to do that, even though I do have an argument with it, but because I'm not in high school anymore, then I can just say that I do apologize if I did upset you, Happy. The accounts on YouTube, I have no idea who they are, and I'm being very honest with you. I just don't. I found out from Skype from someone I talked to that there is somebody who's attacking her on YouTube. That's not me. As far
as I understand it, let's stick on one issue at a time. You've accepted that you've contacted her on Facebook. You accept that you've given her what you call, I can't remember your exact terms, but let me use the word strident advice. Okay. You've accepted that it would probably be best if you didn't contact her again. Yeah?
Yeah.
All of those things you can do without any problem at all. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah? And I think, as far as I understand, that's all Happy is asking you to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's.
Is there anything more that you're asking, Happy?
Just that it applies to him, his girlfriend. I know his brother sometimes goes crazy. Just leave her alone. I'm happy. Because other people contact me.
There's a degree to which, though, although it might be a reasonable request.
Yeah, I'm not worried about it.
Let me finish. Let me finish, Happy.
Whoa.
No, stop, Happy, please. There may be a degree, and I don't know the background, there may be a degree to which his girlfriend or his brother is getting in contact with this particular person. I think it's somewhat unrealistic to ask LifeInATent to take on responsibility for the actions of other people. That would be unrealistic.
I'm not talking about like some, Life in a Tent fan contacting her. Okay. I'm talking about him and his girlfriend and his twin brother.
Okay, Life in a Tent. What do you reckon about having a word with your girlfriend and your brother?
Well, she actually she hasn't even done anything but tell her to stay away from the drama, stop listening to people. That I mean, I've seen that the messages that she sent. She doesn't threaten anybody. She just said she'll report if the drama is that bad. Obviously, because of her and the drama, then that's going to be leaked on to Megan. The only thing I remember, and I did yell at Kevin for this. I do remember Kevin last month posting a channel comment saying something about her sexually. I don't recall what it was, but it was a sexual remark, and I felt that was actually out of context. He shouldn't have done that, so it was extreme. I actually went to him and I told him, "Don't do it anymore." Ever since.
Do you think if you go to him after the conversation that we're having at the moment, and you say to him, "Look, I've squared this with Happy. We're drawing a line underneath it. Will you do the same?" Will he actually follow along? Will he do that as well?
Actually,
Or
to tell you the truth, last month he quit. Like he doesn't even know her anymore. He's never visited her channel. That was just like a one-time thing. And then when I told him last month to quit, he quit. I haven't even had a YouTube channel, so I can't talk to her on YouTube. The only time I talked to her recently was just, I believe it was last night. We had a conversation on Facebook. Now, Megan, for example, she doesn't say, not to my knowledge, I don't think. I can ask her, but I know for a fact that she's not one to cause a lot of drama.
Okay, message from the Megan Lee Hart channel dated 7/09/11. I asked you to check the PM inbox. I'm going to warn you right now that if you talk about me behind my back or try to do anything to hurt me, I will have you terminated so fast you won't even blink. I want all those comments about me off your channel, or I will contact partner support.
Yeah, that was last month. That was when.
Yeah, that was last month, and that upset her.
Yeah,
I had to calm her down.
Yeah,
Yeah, but Happy, if we're not careful, we're going to be in danger of going through the conversation that we had with Sheo and about what happened last month and everything. What I'm seeking to try to do, if it is possible, to draw a line underneath it. I'm not seeking to find who is right, who is wrong, who did this, who did that, just to avoid YouTube drama.
Yeah.
Come on. And just both of you, let's face it, both of you, deep down, I do not believe would not want that. So let's not go back over history. Let's try and deal with the situation as it is now. Do you accept, Happy, what Life in a Tent is saying at the moment? That he will stop having any contact with her?
Okay, this is what I have right now. I have the section My Videos open. I have video details open. Right now, I'm getting ready to set it to private. All I'm waiting on before I do that is the following words: "We will leave Alejandra alone."
Life in a Tent?
Yeah, well, I mean, of course we'll leave her alone. I mean, Kevin hasn't done anything.
Okay, there we go. The video is now set to private.
I just, I just wish.
That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Those words: "We will leave her alone."
I just wish Happy you would.
Sorry, I'm sorry. It's so easy, isn't it?
It is easy.
There we go. Okay, sorry, I interrupted you. Do go on.
That's okay. I wish Happy you would have came up to me and told me your feelings.
We had this discussion, last month or however it was. It's like the same deal. The very same deal.
Well,
leave her alone.
I was just giving her constructive criticism.
You were asked to leave her alone. The very same deal we disagree to right now, we did back then. And guess what? I'm still having to get these messages from her. It's like they're going to shut my channel down. I'm having to talk to her. I'm having to calm her down. It's simple. You don't have to contact her. You can just leave her alone.
I mean, Life in a Tent, I'm trying not to take a side, but you come across to me as being an intellectual and eloquent person. Someone that ought to have left the school ground, the playground, sort of like bullying and bitchiness and arguments behind you.